I'm going to give you a statement on what occurred here today at the officer ball shooting. At approximately 11:22 a.m., two uniformed SFPD officers were walking a footbeat on the 900 block of Martin Street. They observed a white male stabbing an Asian or Filipino male. The officers intervened. During the course of the intervening, at least one officer discharged a firearm. The person who was stabbed was transported for treatment. Despite the initiation of life-saving efforts, the second suspect is now deceased. This incident is under investigation by the San Francisco Police Department's Homicide and Internal Affairs Division, the Department of Police Accountability, San Francisco District Attorney's Independent Investigation Bureau, and the Medical Examiner's Office. This information is preliminary, and this is an active and ongoing investigation.
Chief, did he have a weapon, the person who was shot?
Sorry?
The person who was shot by police, did he have a weapon? Was he approaching officers? Was he threatening officers?
Well, stabbing was in progress. Stabbing was in progress.
Was there any way to avoid this shooting?
Everything right now is under investigation. It's a very preliminary statement that I'm giving you all. As you know, interviews have to take place with witnesses and officers. Evidence has to be uncovered, and that's where we are right now. The facts that we have is where we are right now and what we know. And as we get more facts, we'll kind of understand in totality, what happened.
How many shots were fired? Victim as the second suspect, not a victim? You didn't say victim. So are there two suspects here? You said the second suspect. Subject. Excuse me.
How many shots were fired, Chief?
It's early on, and that's information and details that we're not prepared to say at this time. Everything right now is what we have as we know it. Interviews have to happen, evidence has to be recovered, and as you guys know, this process is a long process and a very thorough process. So we're giving you what we can at this point, and this is where we are.
Where exactly was the stabbing occurring? If you could just give us, was it right in front of the subway?
Well, right now everything is being investigated, and again, I don't want to pin us into details without having the interviews done right now. So we provided the facts as we know them right now, and as this investigation unfolds, we'll get into more details as we get to them.
As someone who started just a few months ago, this is obviously something that you just don't want to see.
Yes, no, the loss of life is tragic, and it doesn't matter how it happened, it's tragic. So these things, we try to avoid them as much as we can, but we do have an obligation to protect the public. Nobody wants to see anybody's life.
Chief, did this incident involve the minibus at all? Was this person on the minibus prior?
No. Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Can we take it back?